Hi, my name is Miss KIFF. I am full-time van lifer currently traveling in Thailand. In this fixed video, I spent 48 hours in Bangkok and I met a really cool Italian which really helped me navigate my day. Unfortunately, I didn't record a lot of content, so this is going to be a lot of dialogue and storytelling. I hope you like it. Make sure that you subscribe. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Tasha, aka Miss KIFF. A quick recap, you can watch the full video over here. I'll link it in the video description or in the cards about traveling to Bangkok. So I arrived 2 hours delayed and I was supposed to arrive at 2 o'clock, cab to the hostel, or actually sorry, midnight I think it was, and my flight was delayed. I only ended up getting to the hostel at about 3 o'clock in the morning, and check-in, actually they didn't have a 24-hour check-in service, so I had to use my UK mobile to call them and go, hey, can I check in? Yes, the call cost me like £10, but it was worth it because the check-in, actually there was a security guy there who could check me into my room because I booked that hostel for 2 nights, meaning I'm already arriving at 3 o'clock in the morning. Then I was being able to like sleep for the day so I could have a room, and then the next day to check out, you know what I mean? So I had it for 2 nights. So big travel tip is make sure you check, if you've booked through Hostel World, is check that they've got a 24-hour check-in or that you can get access. Otherwise you'll be like me, panicking, coming off a delayed flight, and that would be the worst because I was actually traveling in peak season and most of the accommodation in Bangkok was fully booked for the hostel rates that I was going for. So I never researched this hostel to book it. Actually, I got recommended by a friend because at the time I couldn't find any accommodation in where to go in Bangkok. And to be honest with you, I wasn't really interested in Bangkok because how I felt internally wasn't really in the party mood. I was ready to retreat because I'm coming from burnout, everybody. And I was really struggling to find accommodation that I particularly liked within my budget. So the budget for accommodation was really £10 a night. Sometimes we can do £15 a night. So this particular accommodation was £15 a night, and it was the Jam Hostel. So I ended up coming in, checking in. I slept in a 4-bedroom dorm with the ensuite bathroom, which was great. The girls had the aircon on a bit too high, meaning it was so hot in the room that I really wish they kept the temperature a little bit more down, because I personally can't sleep in the humidity. It really hits you. So the great thing about this hostel is the location. It is near Khao San Road, and I didn't know that this was like a big party place and a big food market and all this good stuff. So it was a really good location, and I actually do like the crazy area now. But I arrived at 3:30 basically. I put my luggage in, I got my room key, and I went down on the high street. There was a 24-hour dim sum place, and I got myself some food. And then I landed up going to bed at about 4:30 in the morning, and I woke up at 9:30 because I was like, right, I've got breakfast included, let me go downstairs and eat breakfast, and maybe let me reset my body by getting up for the day. So I had no expectations, and I just thought to myself, I've already paid for breakfast, let's maximize this opportunity. So I go downstairs, and there is this, I'm sitting with my breakfast. They just had like some omelette thing with some fruit, and I sat outside and I met this Italian chick who literally changed my life for the day. So her name's Sylvia. She actually lives in London, so shout out to Sylvia, whoop whoop. And I literally catched on mischief the whole day. So I personally really loved the energy. We like got on straight away. and she was like, right, I've got to get it. It's my last day in Thailand, in Bangkok. And I'm like, it's my first day. And she's like, right, I need to go do some things today. Do you want to come with me? And I was like, definitely. The only thing I have to do today is I have to get a SIM card. I need to draw cash, and I need to have some smoothies or something and eat some tapas food for the day. So we decided, right, we're gonna get up, get out, get onto the streets. Now, this is a fantastic travel hack, is meeting someone who already knows the area, because I personally was feeling very introverted, and it was just nice to just follow someone for the day and not think, because I'm jet lagged, I'm tired, and I can't think. And the whole day was very synchronized. So when you come into Bangkok, don't buy any, I exchanged some money, which was really helpful actually in the end, for about 42 baht exchange rate, which is fine. And then it should be 44, 45 at the time present. And the SIM cards, don't buy any SIM cards at the airport, they are a rip-off. I landed up getting an unlimited SIM card on the streets for 500 baht. And to be honest with you, you want unlimited data, because this was my valuable tool for missioning around Thailand, literally. So there was a 7-Eleven opposite Jam Hostel, so we got to get some coconut water. We got to get money, and which is usually, I drew 5,000 baht, and it was 220 baht service fee charge. And I noticed Revolut charged me service fee as well, just so you know. I will break down more about my expenditures maybe per video. I'll break it down at some point. But anyway, so we landed up walking around, and after getting my SIM card, my money, we landed up getting some pad Thai, okay? which personally, I looked at the pad Thai store and I really wanted the prawn one, which in hindsight I should have just got the chicken, because it just didn't, it was an off the street market, like on the street tapas type of thing. And to be honest with you, when I looked at the facilities, like, where are they storing this fish? It's not even on ice, it's just laying there. And I think that was my biggest mistake that I did in terms of food, where it didn't affect Sylvia at all, it just affected me. But anyway,
in Cambodia.
So smoking, you know what, is actually legal in Thailand right now. So I actually use it medicinally for myself to help relax me, or any tension, any stress. I use it. So we found a really cool place, which is cool. And We also landed up buying some t-shirts for Sylvia, and basically I just had the coolest day out with Sylvia, and this is everything that took place basically.
And tomorrow, we've got Italian girl arrested in London.
I also, in the previous video, I'd mentioned that I met a guy, Danal, from Cardiff, but I met him at Heathrow Airport because we shared a flight. So he linked up with us for the day, and we just had the best time. We really maximized the time. Be careful. Be careful.
Glasses time. My date for the evening. First night, we're having chicken soup. It's really good. This is Sylvia. She's amazing. Hello. She's been the queen of the day. Queen of the day and queen of Bangkok. Queen of Bangkok. Right, it's been so good. It's so good. This place is nuts but awesome.
We landed up going to the hostel to chill out for a bit, and we wanted to go sit on the rooftop, and it was the funniest thing because this hostel doesn't explain things like you do. Like, thing in Thailand, they don't explain things thoroughly, let's put it that way. You kind of gotta guess your way around. So they had beers. So this was my first day drinking, and my only day I wanted to drink anyway, because it was just, the vibe was there, and we're in Bangkok. So the fridge, they were selling quarts of Chang beer, which is like a lager beer, and I was like, right, let's get a couple of beers and go up to the rooftop. So we went up to the rooftop with these beers that we just bought in the hostel, and this Thai woman went off on me. She's like, what? And I'm like, whoa, calm down, what's going on? She's like, you can't come up here with this alcohol, basically. And I said, look here, I'll do you a deal. We literally had a group, we gathered everybody from the hostel to go up, and I said, if we all buy a beer here, can we keep the beer that we currently just bought, and can we stay? And she was like, okay, because come on, it was like 10 people to buy a drink. It's profitable, right, for her. So we ended up sitting up at the rooftop. It was really nice. I was a bit gutted about this with the hostel, because if it's linked, the rooftop, surely it should have been okay. It shouldn't have been separately owned, in my opinion. Anyway, but then Sylvia landed up leaving on a flight, I was so gutted when she left, because I was like, man, I could easily spend my holiday with her. She's just instantly my vibe. And then we went out to Koh San Road, and I remember leaving my phone in the room. I took a shower. Oh my goodness, you know, in Bangkok, you will take showers 2 to 3 times a day, and it just nourishes you, because at the time I was feeling so drained and I wanted to get an early night, and I thought, come on, like, you're in Bangkok, everybody's going out, just stay out an extra hour. So I landed up going out to Koh San Road, and it was hilarious because it was chaos. It's just chaos. It's like the battle of the sounds where people just pumping music. It's like you get one bar next to the next bar next to the next bar, and it's a battle of the sounds. It's kind of like, oh. Anyway, we ended up finding a place, and it was like 150 baht for a beer, and a shot of tequila was 150 baht. And then we met these another two Italian chicks, which was really cool. And this guy from Australia, it was the first time he was ever traveling, so he was like super keen to party. And we just really had a really cool time. And I remember telling my friend Donna, I was like, mate, make sure I get home, because I didn't want my phone with me. I just carried my passport and my money, that's it. So I got home safely, and we all stuck together, which is nice. There was this one guy kind of perving on this Italian chick, and I didn't like it because she said no a few times, and he was still like hovering about her, and I was like, come on, get out of her way. So I ended up like bringing a little protector, which is weird because like, yeah, I just fell into protection mode, which is crazy. And then we went back. I went back to the hostel for sure, because I was like, man, I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning at this stage, and I was like, it's time for bed really for me, because I'm traveling to Chiang Mai, and I booked my bus ticket. So I booked my bus ticket whilst Sylvie was getting her tattoo, and I landed up not being able to book the sleeper train, which was aircon. The aircon was all gone, and I was like, I'm not going to do 10 hours with no aircon, no way. So I ended up booking a bus, and it took about 10 hours. It was really cool. So yeah, this is just the vlog for it. I had to kind of dialogue it a little bit, because I didn't land up recording a lot this day, again, because I was Miss Party Queen, living in a present moment and just living her best life. So the next day I woke up with a really bad stomach, and I was thinking, man, I've got to check out of my room. And I had like really bad, luckily I brought Imodium with me, so I took the Imodium, but it started to give me really bad chest cramps, and I was literally on the verge of thinking, do I need to go to the hospital or not, because of the chest cramps. Luckily I got up and I went just across the road. There was this this breakfast cafe, which I had a matcha latte, and I had some fruit, and I had a chicken and rice soup broth, which is so nice, which kind of settled my stomach a bit, because soups, this is what the great thing about being in Thailand is, like, I usually have broth soup if I'm not feeling well. So I got to have the broth soup. I asked the hostel, can I chill downstairs? And they said it's fine. And the woman made sure that I was okay. Everybody was going to Muay Thai on the Friday night, which was great, but I had to catch my my bus. I definitely will go back to that hostel to experience more of the night markets, the Muay Thai, and all the activities that they do. But I ended up just sleeping the whole day on this couch at the hostel, and just really trying to feel better enough to get on a 10-hour bus. It was like, man, the worst thing that could happen, but it is what it is. It just, you know, you go with the flow with traveling. So I'm just on my way to the bus station now. I hope that you've enjoyed this week's video. Please, if you don't mind taking a moment to subscribe. In next week's video, I travel all the way to Chiang Mai on a 10-hour bus journey, so make sure that you follow me to see how my journey progresses on this Thailand series. Till the next one, bye bye.